Mimi McClellan, and welcome to Craft Time. This is our second part of a two-part series, and we're doing scrapbooking. And my guest tonight is Lynette Howe. Hi, Lynette.
Hi.
And we do hope that you did get a chance to watch the first show. But if you didn't, we're going to briefly mention a few of the other things that you might have missed. But we're going to start right in and get into doing some scrapbooking.
Right.
So if you want to just give your briefest message on what we covered on the first
Well,
show.
we talked a little bit about the importance of using good books, and I've made my own from the top-loading sheet protectors, and you have to make sure that they say on the package archival safe. And use good quality paper. Do not use colored construction paper. It's very poor quality.
And
don't
will deteriorate.
Yes, it will deteriorate, yellow the pictures, that kind of thing. You want to make something that's really fun and lasting, and I think one of the biggest things about this is it's not something that gets put together and put on the bookshelf. It's left out. Mine's on my coffee. I have one on the coffee table all the time, and no matter who comes in the house, they sit down and look at it. And even the kids, oh, I remember that. That was so fun. It's memories that you want to have around for your family to enjoy. So you have to have a few supplies. We talked about having the right kind of glue. Don't use Scotch tape. Okay, and the mounting tape that we used. And we used some fun scissors. We used templates to cut out our pictures in different shapes if we want to. Lots of stickers I've used. There's lots of places to get stickers. What I call fun paper. Let's move that out of the way a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Mimi do a page for us. And I said I'm going to give her 4 pictures. And I'm going to have her choose what color she wants to put the pictures on. It's very important when you have your pages that it looks good. Now you might have a page that you think, oh, I want to do it in pink, and then you get the pictures and it doesn't look good on pink paper. So I'm going to have her pick colors. These are bright colors because this is a picture of putting up the circus tent in Duxbury a couple of years ago.
So we could go those colors.
You know, does that go good? Or maybe you want to pick another color.
Let's try the red.
The red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we could go those colors. But I think that I want
already
the
decided
blue.
what she wants.
I think the blue's going to look
show
the best.
But
it
show
just
them how
shows
good.
you how different
it looks with the blue.
And I think the blue really sets off
it really does.
what we want to do here.
But we're going to use some
really sure what it is.
Well, we're going to use some of these other colors. She just doesn't know it yet. So what she's going to do is decide, does she want to cut the pictures with, I call these funky scissors. They have, they cut different designs. They don't just cut a straight line. And they have different designs, zigzags, scallops, all kinds of stuff. Does she want to cut the pictures out with the scissors, or does she want to make a shape and use the template and then put them on the paper? She has to decide that.
Well, I think because we're going to the circus with these pictures, that I'm going to use balloons.
Okay,
that
good
always
choice.
reminds me of a circus. And also one of my pictures is of an elephant, and I think he'd look cute in a big fat balloon.
He would. He would. He would.
So now what do I do?
Okay, so you're going to take your picture. Let's put it over here in the middle here. You're going to take your picture and you're going to line up just set it where you decide you want to have which balloon you're going to use and where you're going to have it.
Okay.
And you're going to mark it with this marker. You're going to trace around the inside.
All right, let me see.
And some of them are a little bit odd shaped. You have to make sure you've got the stem at the bottom.
That's not going to fit there. Okay.
Okay, but you've got to have the stem at the bottom.
Oh, that's right. So she's got, that's right. That's even better.
That fits. That fits.
So now?
So now you're just going to mark around the outside.
Okay.
Actually, the inside. And this is a permanent, what they call a photographic marker by Pilot. You can get them at, it's just a permanent marker. Do not use Sharpie markers. They tend to fade, and sometimes they even tend to bleed a little bit. I don't know why. Now, you're going to take these little scissors, and you're going to cut this
Straight.
out.
Okay, though.
Yep. Now, while she's going to do that, I said we're going to use some of these other colors anyway. I'm going to show you something fun that we're also going to put on the page. You could use stickers. I'm going to use balloons. And this is
Punch.
a little punch, and it's making balloons for us. And I'm going to make some in several different colors for us to put on the page with the may end up with just a few. Let's
Okay.
see, we need
There's
a red
one.
one.
Now, should I continue on?
Yep. You want to pick another one?
I want to pick
Use
my,
your marker here
all right.
and cut another one while I cut some
Elephant.
balloons. Now, usually what I do is I have like a manila envelope with what I call my scraps cardstock that I use to punch shapes out with, so that I'm not wasting paper. Let's do a purple one. So we've got some colorful balloons to put on here.
Whoops. These aren't like fitting too good the way
See,
I
this is
wanted
going to
them.
be kind of fun. You may, okay, I would suggest you use
I was trying to,
this one right here.
yeah, but then
What?
okay. Well, I'm cutting off that lady's
Okay,
head.
but her head's already cut off.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so go down here.
Then I'm running off.
These
Tulip.
people, their head, the back of their head, so you don't care about them anyway. So then you're going to come down here, and you'll get a few. If you move it over here, then you get this little boy in here.
Yep.
Like
that
that.
gives me the most people.
Yep, it gives you the most people.
All righty.
So, and you don't want to worry about the background. So many times when we take pictures, and because we take pictures, it's far away, then when we get our pictures developed, it's very little, and then there's lots of background. Well, you can just cut all that background away by cutting it a smaller shape. We've
Just
got
get what you want.
oval templates that you can cut them in ovals. There's squares. There's all kinds of templates that you can use to cut the different squares. Did we get? Oh, we didn't get a yellow. We need a yellow.
What is it, yours?
So I'm kind of helping her with that.
This is so neat.
See, so we're going to have a fun page here when we get through. And ordinarily, you would not be able to fit 4 of that
see what this
4x6 photograph on one page, but she's going to be able to get them on.
Yep.
I want to tell you a little bit about where you can get some of the supplies. Right now, the only place that I have found that has just about everything you could use is Michael's in Quincy, Michael's Craft Store. Some of the other stores are starting to get them. Joann's Fabric has all the scissors. And you can use rubber stamps. You can stamp designs on your page with your photographs. It's actually it's limitless what you can do, and the different kinds of books you can make. I think we showed you last time the book that my son did for his senior scrapbook.
Right there. You want to?
I did a book here. I'm going to reach behind me and show her. This has 2 purposes to it. This cover to the book was actually made. My daughter had a lady make it. And the colors and everything, because this is my mother-in-law's favorite colors. This, my mother-in-law, for all the people in Pembroke that were in school 50 and 60 years ago, she was the only 3rd grade teacher in town.
Is that right?
This was her 90th birthday last summer. So we put a book together for her, and I put a picture in, a thing about where she was born, all the news that happened the year she was born. Then I had access to some genealogy, so we started with her name and did some pedigree charts till we got back to Miles Standish, and then his daughter married John Alden's. His son married John Alden's daughter, so she's related
We come all the way back to that?
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
She's related to John Alden, Priscilla Mullins, the whole thing. And then we put pictures of her family, which is us, in there. This was a little thing that my husband read at the party about his mother, that we put a copy of that. And then we had people started sending her cards and letters. memories we asked them to include. So we added those to the book. We still have got lots we've got to finish. And then my son took pictures at the party. We had it just, she lives over at Kilcommons. And we had it there in the little function hall there at Kilcommons. And then he took pictures of all the people as they came in to greet her, and we mounted them. I've got to go through with her, and we're going to write down who everybody is. So we're still working on this book.
Now, is this the original pictures?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, this is the original
Should we
picture.
tell them about
Oh,
what you do
absolutely.
after you get your pages
If you want to share these with somebody after you've got your page all done, you take it to some place that does colored copies and do a colored photocopy of it, and you've got another page that you can give to someone else. Like if Grandma wants pages for her book after you've done pages for the kids, or Grandma does pages and then you want pages. I have 3 children, and some of the pages I've done for family activities, I know eventually they're all going to want copies for their own scrapbooks. So
And the copies come out you can hardly tell the difference.
Same. They do.
Hardly
they really
tell the
do.
difference.
They really
Okay,
do.
I got my pictures cut out, Lynette.
Okay, now you need to lay them out on the paper and just kind of decide how you want to. Let's take those off first and see where you want to put what.
Well, I don't really sure where. With all those people. Whoops. Let's see, offset. I need another one. Oh, we're going, well, all right.
Well, think of
Yeah.
this as a string of balloons.
Oh, all
and,
right.
and you're going to draw strings to them so that they're going to come. So you have to have these things all
Oh, at
point
an angle, there
at
you
an
go.
angle,
Yeah.
okay, like that. And then you're going to want to add some other little balloons on the way.
Oh, and
But
all
what
the
we're
bright
going to have you
colors.
do is use that mounting tape,
Okay.
and you're going to put 2 on each of the
Oops.
pieces.
How does
You
that
see
come
how
up?
you come up? It comes off just like that, and you stick it down. As it comes out of the box, you stick it down.
Oh.
Let's turn those over and get them on real fast. And then when you're ready to mount it, you pull the little blue tape off, and this is actually a double stick piece of tape. But this is, you do not use double stick Scotch tape. It will deteriorate your pictures. The glue is not
Okay, that's
acid free. And then you just pull off the little tab.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay, and
Comes
then
right
it's
off.
ready to put down where you want to put it. You could probably just lay it there real quick. Don't stick it to the, so you know where you're going to put everything. And remember that you want to maybe have a little room to put,
Oh, and then we're going to use the glue stick on,
we're going to use
On
the
the-
glue stick on the balloons, okay? So is that where you want the pictures?
that looks good.
Okay. We'll push them down. Now you don't have to worry about them having, it looks a little curled. You don't have to worry about that because it's going to go inside a plastic page when we're all done. So we'll,
I'll glue these and you can just stick them in.
okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to do a little bow on both sides and kind of bring it around there and make a little knot, and then I'm going to make a curl down there. So I've got the string to my balloon, and I'm going to do the same thing on these. Okay?
Okay. Those all get sticky on them, so we just got to,
Just put them where you want them.
whoops. I thought they had sticky on them.
Okay?
Well,
You don't have
Go
to use
this way.
them all if you don't want to. Just, you know, whatever you want.
put one more over there.
Okay, and then we're going to put the little strings and have the little... Now, one thing that I've seen some people do is they literally write on the balloon, the little balloon, they write who is in the picture next to it, or you can write it across the side. Like I could put Mandy Colligan.
That's because you know who these people are.
I know. And I can put...
And then here we could put the event.
Yeah, yeah, and you could even put a bigger balloon. You could cut one out, use your template,
Oh, okay.
and cut out. She was dying to use this one. You could make it that way and put the thing down there at the bottom, or you could do the heart-shaped balloon. What color would you use? Which color do you
Oh,
like?
let's put the yellow comes
Okay.
out right. So then I'll do that, and well, let's see.
I'd do the heart-shaped one.
Okay.
That should be big enough to write what it is.
Okay.
And so she'd do that, and then she'll cut that out, and then we'll write on that. And I'll show you a trick. She's going to cut it out, and then we're going to, it doesn't matter if she leaves any of the pencil line, because we'll turn it over and use the other side.
Use the other side.
To write down our little item. And then we'll put it in a plastic page, and then it's done.
Now those things aren't sticking down real good, is that?
That doesn't matter,
Oh,
because
once
once
it
they
gets in
go
the
in the plastic
plastic.
page,
I
done.
got it. Okay.
let me get actually, we'll slide it into
Stick
this one.
that there.
Okay, and then we're going to put, let's see, well, let's do another little bow here for a string, and then we're going to put, you can use any number of markers, but I like this one because you can print, and you can do what I call funky writing or little dots. Let's put,
Oh, and I want
Duxbury.
to mention to you that Lynette is going to be holding a workshop on May 22nd. It's a Thursday night, and we'll get at the end of the show. We'll give you some more information on that. And this is exactly what she's going to be doing, is showing us how to do this. And we just say, come down, bring a roll of film, bring a friend or lots of friends, and we're just going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to be there. She's going to be there, and she's got her trunk full of goodies there.
okay, I put on it Duxbury, Mass. Oops, we lost a balloon. Setting up the tent. You don't really have to do a lot. If you want a big explanation, you can do a bigger explanation on it. And then you'll put it inside. Got another balloon we've got to stick back on.
There we go.
I'm just going to slide it inside this one that I've already got something, just so you can see that putting it in the plastic page will flatten out everything.
Keep it together.
Keep it together, and you've just stuck it down enough that it will stay in place. You don't have to worry about gluing the whole thing down. That's where there's minimal glue, minimal tape, and that's how
So
you
now,
do it.
now I could just take this right over to the copy place,
She loves that idea of making
get a
more
copy,
copies.
and then send it off to someone else.
Right.
It's wonderful.
Okay, there's
Okay.
lots of things you can do, and this is just, since we just had Easter, I thought, well, we could show some Easter pages. And I have made some very interesting paper here. Now, this is made with tissue paper that I ironed onto freezer wrap. Have you ever used freezer wrap for stuff?
Out of here.
I crinkled it all up, mashed it in
Tissue
a ball,
paper, yeah.
and spread it out on the freezer wrap and ironed it to the shiny side of the freezer wrap. It sticks together, and then I cut it in 8.5 by 11 sheets. So I have my paper.
Oh my goodness.
Or I could use the jelly bean paper that I got at Walmart. That was a pad. It was like 25 sheets for $2, and they're just full of jelly beans. That's what I used on the one we used for the opening show. But then there's lots of things I can use with it. These are little things that you can actually
Where'd
put
you
a
get
picture
these?
inside. These are called Carson DeLosa notepads, and the school teachers use them all the time. You can
okay.
get them at places that sell school supplies. A
Okay.
Wing and a Prayer over in Norwell is the one that I
Okay.
think of right offhand. And for Easter, there's the egg and the bunny rabbit. I want to show them the egg. Then there's things that you can use like little die cuts to make the pages fancier. It's a
Okay.
little
This
rabbit
is like a
die
bigger
cut.
one of those
Yeah,
balloons that
yeah.
you cut for me.
But these you buy already or order them already. Then there's stickers. You're just regular stickers. My kids go nuts over stickers. So you have to decide what you want to do for a page. So what I did was I made all of these pictures into eggs. And we're going to decide which pages we want to. I want a 2-page spread, which is 2 sheets. We're going to decide if we want to use this paper or this paper.
Okay. I guess the best way is to hold them up there and see.
Which one is going to look the best on.
You know, I was, this might really look good. I was thinking it was too busy, but because you've got the dark
same
and the
colors.
bright colors, that would work. See, I already did a blue one. I don't want another blue.
Oh.
Let's try the purple. That's effective, but I think I like the yellow the
I do
best.
too.
Okay, let's go with that.
Okay, we're going to do the yellow. All right. Now there's some other things we can do. We can use stickers or anything. Let's use both pages of yellow. Get both of the
okay.
pages out here because we're going to do what I generally, if I have enough pictures, I do a 2-page spread. And because I know the order that these pictures came in, I can pretty much tell you where they're going to go. And if you'll look real careful, you'll know who this is. Do you know who this is?
No.
This is Michelle.
This is Michelle. I hate to tell you how long ago these were taken.
Now these are in pretty good condition considering
Yeah?
this was taken in 1973.
All right. That's what I thought.
Now you could just put the pictures on like this, or you could do something really fun by putting this little guy here and start putting
These
little eggs around.
No.
Looks like the pink ones need to go with him, just so he's part of the picture, but not, not the whole picture.
Okay.
You could do the same thing with the bunny rabbit. It just depends on how you want to, and you play with it. We don't
Yeah.
necessarily have to finish this page, but you kind of play with it to see where you want, what order you want the pictures in. And when I do the mounting like this, all I've done is taken the picture, I've taken the
The
oval.
Yeah.
the oval
template.
template. Let's get this biggest one right here, and I need the permanent marker.
I don't know where it is.
Yep, there it is. Okay, and I'm going to draw around that. Now, when you use the permanent marker on, I didn't bring a China. You have the little scissors. I didn't bring a China marker with me. So I have to be a little bit careful that I'm going to cut inside the black, because if I go onto any light background, the black line would show if I left any of it behind. So I have to be a little bit careful to cut inside the black. If I had the China marker, then I could just wipe it off after, which makes it a little bit easier. And you could pick little, the bunny rabbits to go with it. You can make it as fun as you want. The one book, that book right there, Mimi, let's get out the very back of the
This one here?
album. You had one that you really liked. I'm going to I think I'll do the pink again. Okay, I've cut out my little thing. I'm going to use the photo mounts on the picture. I use photo mounts on the picture, and then when I take this and glue it to the paper, I just use the glue stick. I don't waste the photo mounts on anything but the pictures. Then I'm going to put this down here, and if I'm lucky, I have a oval big enough. I'm not lucky enough, so I'm going to have to eyeball it. Those pictures right there, you had said that you had liked that.
Yeah.
You can just
I'll just show
these were taken at a park when I was out in Utah visiting with my family, and my sister just went kind of nuts with the camera and took pictures of the kids playing on this little playground. And then she did these pages. She went home and she didn't do anything but just kind of crop them. She kept them square and then mounted them on white cardstock and then just put them on the page. But notice she didn't put them on straight.
Right.
And she even cut off the edges on them. Some of them, like this one, the edges cut off. Then she used stickers and a big marker to write the words. So, and it just made a very interesting effect to the pictures. And it was a fun day, and now the kids can
Hanging
look
with the cousins. They're all upside down. I love it.
It was a fun day, and now all the kids can look at those pictures. And those are color copies. Those are not the originals. My sister has the originals, but you would never know
But
it.
here she's got the writing, the stickers, just the pictures.
Yeah, and she didn't do anything with fancy scissors or anything on that. She just, cut them to square them up. Don't be afraid to cut out your pictures. That's the biggest thing I can tell people. And then it's just your imagination. See, we could put a little bunny rabbit here.
And you can put it right over on.
Yes, yeah.
Cover up something.
Yep, you can. It doesn't matter. It's just however you want to do it. And it makes for just really fun memories. And that's what it's all about is,
I love that. Just show them real quick about those scissors, because I think those are so neat the way they do that. I guess you can't cut around a circle, though, can you?
yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Well, here, we could redo her.
Do you want to redo her on a, okay.
And can you,
Yep.
with the
yep.
fancy scissors?
Let's do the, let's do this one. I think this one would probably work. You have to, if you're cutting around something, you have to use a little bit smaller design. But you can cut around. And as I cut, I match the scissor up to the next part of the pattern. See how I'm matching it up?
Yeah.
I'm going a little bit fast, so I might not be getting it.
But I love the way you can just...
And see, this gives it a totally different effect than just
Right,
cutting
it makes
around.
it look lacy and
Yeah. And then there's the effect that that gives.
Okay, let me just hold this up and see if they can... Did you get that one?
It's got a little lacy edge to the outside rather than just the straight edge. And it's just, it's limitless what you can do.
I know. You can put that on that and it really shows up bright.
Yeah.
So there really is so much to do.
There's lots of places you can get supplies. Kinko's up in Quincy has a lot of the pattern paper. I've got some of this pattern paper at Staples, at Walmart. There's a the party place at the North River Plaza that's new.
That's right, right.
They have stickers. They have the half sheets of the stationery that's the acid-free stuff that's really good to mount pictures on. You just kind of have to look around.
To look around,
Yep.
and like you said, you could cut out old cards. That was good.
Yep.
And I think that the important thing is to just start somewhere.
Just start with that last roll of film, take it out, look at them, and see which ones. Now, this is an example. These are two pictures that came with these Easter shots. They're not very good. One, my daughter's covered up with the balloon, and the other one, she's got something in front of her face. You know what you do with these? Go through, and you go like that, and throw them away, and then you don't have to worry.
I was going to crop that one and just cut it.
But you can't see her face.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, you have to be brutal. Throw the stuff. If it's not good, throw it away.
Throw it away. And then you don't have it there to tempt you to want to put it on a page, because you may take a roll of film and have 4 shots out of a 24 roll that are really the only good ones. Take lots of pictures. Take things close up. Take things that mean a lot. Take a picture of a baby sleeping close up with its foot hanging out or something. It's fun to take pictures.
You've got so many good ideas, Lynette. I just want to thank you for coming and showing us how to do this scrapbooking. And
maybe we'll see some of these people at our workshop.
Yeah, we want to invite you all to come to the workshop. We're going to have a ball. Try it. Until next time, keep crafting.